Good morning, y'all. Yeah, I'm in this 98. Here out by this business. Got a plug missing pretty bad. One of the cylinders misfire, and I don't know which one it is. Dog catcher. He's going awful slow, like he's looking for somebody. He stopped down yonder. Back up. Down there. I don't know what he's doing, who he's looking for. I'm gonna go on though. Back out back here. Hard to say. Truck's missing pretty bad. I don't know. I'm just driving it around a little bit, trying to get it to quit missing. It's hard to tell. All the speed up that hill and not running right. I don't know what's going on with it. Misfire. Started doing that the other day when I took my neighbor to work over at Oak Hill and started missing real bad, not wanting to pull. They didn't want him hardly pulling through here. I don't know what in the world's going on with it. It's running terrible. I'd be afraid to even take it out on the main road because they won't hardly pull itself. Especially in high range. In first gear right now. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Yeah, come up in here for a little while. Right here's where I turned around yesterday. I went on up in there a little ways. But yeah, I'm just going real slow, looking around. Ain't nobody been up in here that I can tell of anyway but me. Now, I might use a spark plug tester on this thing to find out which, if one of the wires is not firing or a coil pack or something. Something going on. But yesterday I heard it, or day before yesterday, I heard one of the plugs trying to kick in. Going tut, 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 tut. I don't know what in the world. That's steep down through here. I know it don't look that steep on camera, but it's steep down through here. Of course, this truck being four-wheel drive, it goes pretty good. That snow crunching from that ice up and underneath it. I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'm gonna head back to the house. I went back to the house and changed a couple of plug wires around on it. Got it running a little bit better, but it's still got a misfire. But it ain't as bad as it was. It might straighten up in a little bit because the work was running so bad all that time. Just have to wait and see, I reckon. Go back up in here again. See if maybe it'll straighten up, but I don't know. Put it in four-wheel drive. Probably have to put it in low range to go up through there. That's steep up through there. Running better than it was, but it's still not running good. Yeah, that hill there is pretty daggone steep. It don't look that steep on camera, but pretty steep though. Pulling it easier than what it was, what it did there earlier. Yeah, it's pulling it better. It's a pretty steep little hill there. Yeah, it's pulling it a lot easier than what it was there a little while ago, a little bit ago. Wouldn't pull it like that a little while ago. Pulling it pretty good there now. If I can just keep it running halfway decent, be okay. You can see right here where I come up through here a while ago, back down. A lot of deer tracks and stuff up in here. Here to the top of the hill and then I stopped. That was as far as I went. Up there to the top of the hill. I'll see y'all there in a minute. Yep, right here's as far as I went a while ago, so I'm gonna break the tracks up through here. I just went second gear around through here, so yeah. Working the tracks. Yeah, deer tracks, dog tracks, or something around through here. Really gotta turn this heater down. It's burning me up. You can see tracks all over the place where something been running through here. Some kind of animals. Another high place right there. Right there in that low drop-off curve right there. Right here. Yep, right here. Little drop-off place. It's pulling it a lot better. Maybe that spark plug will kick in and start firing better. I hope. Should be another drop-off place right in here somewhere. Yep, I knew it was right there. I've been up through here several times. I pretty much know where they're all at. Just taking it easy. 4-wheel drive coming up through here. There's another one on this hill right here. Right here, I think. Yep. It's a pretty steep little pull up through here too. It's coming up it pretty easy. Yep, I knew there was one there. Yep, right there. As far as I'm gonna go, right there where it goes up that big steep hill. Yeah, I'll turn around right there, come back down. I'm not afraid of a little bit of snow, y'all. I'm back up in the mountains. I'll turn around right here. Looks like somebody tried to go up through there and didn't make it. Or something. Ooh, that's steep. It's slick. Yep, that's pretty slick. I'm sliding backwards off of it, so yeah, that's pretty slick. I'll just pull up in this way and turn around. Yeah, sliding backwards off of there. Of course, I was about halfway up. Ouch, I hit my finger. Hear that ice popping underneath my tires. That ice is crunchy. Yeah, I'm sliding pretty good off of that backwards. I'm just in low range, taking it easy, going slow. Ain't no point in going fast or anything. I was mostly trying to get that cylinder to straighten out anyway. Should be running better. Maybe just needing to put it in 4-wheel drive and run it slow like I just did up through here. Maybe that's got that plug unfouled. I hope. Pretty steep little grade right here. Y'all back up in a place like this and you're going downhill and you start sliding, the best thing to do is let go of the brake and feed it a little bit of gas. It'll bring it out of the slide and you'll be able to control it. But yeah, that's the best thing to do. Go like that and just give it a little bit of gas if you have to. That's steep. Go like that and just give it a little bit of gas. It'll bring it right out of the slide. A lot of people don't know to do that, but yeah, that's the best thing to do. If you're on a hill like this and you start sliding, yeah, let go of the brake, give it a little bit of fuel, it'll straighten it up. It'll bring it out of the slide. But you know, if there's a vehicle in front of you or something like that, where you can't do that, that's a different story. But yeah, it's pretty good down through here. Well, I'll see y'all in a little bit. This video's getting pretty long. Back at the house once again. I made it down out of there, no problem. Yeah. But I'm back at the house once again. See y'all on the next one. This next clip is what my outside camera sees, y'all. Well, y'all, I was out driving this truck around a little bit and put it in 4-wheel drive and went up a hill there to my father-in-law's and it popped real loud and I noticed it was feeling funny in the front end. And I come out here and I moved the tire back and forth like that. And I noticed it felt funny. I got looking and that torsion bar right there, that bar, mount is broke. I'm gonna have to get another torsion bar mount for it. It bolts on, luckily, and replace it. But yeah, it's kind of broke. Alright, y'all. See you in a little bit. Good morning, y'all. Got more snow. Oh, I covered the windshield, and we probably got about an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches. I can't drive this truck. See how that wheel right there is way back against that fender? Yeah, that bar right there. Right here. Just broke out. Can't drive this truck like that. That's a shame. The truck runs good. I just got the 4-wheel drive fixed in it. Can't drive it like that though. Yeah, I guess I could drive this one that don't run too good, but I can drive it at least. Walk over here and check the mail. And you see where the neighbors come down this morning and got in their car. And she made it out. That was a good thing. Looks like she spun a little bit, but made it out of here anyway. I don't know if she's spinning a little bit or what, but hey, yeah, she's spinning a little bit. But I'm gonna walk over here and check the mail. And anyway, I'll see y'all in a little bit. I originally bought this linear amplifier here for this radio here, but yeah, it wasn't really big enough for this radio. So yeah, you have to run that one with a small radio, but I bought this one here so I could get way bigger for this radio. Yeah, this one's way bigger. It does 300 watt dead key, probably swings about 4 or so. But yeah, this one here for sale. It's a 200 watt swinging 300 when you modulate, but it's hooked up power. I push the wrong button. Yeah, that's the one to turn it on. That one there. Of course, that's your upper and lower side band switch, and that's your high and low. That's low. And that's high. But yeah, it'd be okay to run one of a small linear. It does work. It's just that it's too small for that Anytone 666 radio. This radio right here will overdrive it with the variable power. Of course, this is the variable power. This radio will still overrun this amp. That's to keep the variable power turned way back on it. But with that amp up there, I had to keep it turned all the way down like that to keep it from overdriving it. Yeah, that's the only thing it is. It's a good amp. I just want to get rid of it. I don't need it. I don't have another radio I can put in my vehicle or anything. But it'd be okay with like a 5 watt radio, like a Uniden or Galaxy or something like that.